But again, you don't want to invest in everything that comes your way. It's like, I have an affinity for sports cards. I have Pokemon cards. But when you take investing seriously, one major mistake that I think a lot of people can learn from is you do not want to just buy everything. Think about this. Warren Buffett, right? He's been doing it for years. He's 40%. And by the way, it depends on how much you're playing with, but he is still 40% in Apple. Okay. And he's working with billions of dollars. But the way you make your money, generally speaking, is like you get good at one or two things, right? The idea is you don't want to swing at everything. You want to swing at pitches in your zone. So for me, I like ADA. I see Copia, I'm like, cool. Somebody throws ICP at me, I'm like, no, I'm not going to swing at that. EVAX, maybe I fouled a couple off and I'm like, you know what, I'm done. So that's one way to think about it. Test things, right? See what you like. Go on different dates with the different tokens, right? If I see a project and I go out on a date and they talk too much, I'm like, you know what? I'm not calling their back. I'm not calling their back, right? If I get along with AVAX, we have a fun night, but then the next day I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to marry AVAX. I'm marrying ADA. So I'm in a long-term relationship with ADA right now. That's one way the moose can put it. Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I just see Bitcoin as like, they're like family. Bitcoin's family, right? I'm kind of stuck with Bitcoin. But Cardano, I chose Cardano, and I choose to be committed thus far. Unless Cardano cheats on me. Like, that's an actual analogy, right? Like, the moose is committed to Cardano until Cardano, does something wrong. If I find Cardano in bed with Solana, that ain't cool.